I'm from Ithaca, New York, and I grew up, lived there since I was 9, and from pretty early on, I had discovered this place that was kind of, it was walking distance, biking distance from my house. And I loved to go there. I was kind of a reflective child anyway, but I loved to go there because it was like a lookout. You could sit there and look. Ithaca's down in a little valley at the end of a lake with hills all around. So I would go up there, and this was on one of the hills, and I could look down and watch the town, everything going on in the town, and the boats going up and down in the lake, and people bustling around in town, and cars going up on the hill on the other side, and everything. And just, I felt sort of above it all, like I could sort of meditate or reflect a lot on this. And it was just a real special place for me, a really calming place. And then 2 years ago, I went back to Ithaca because my father was really ill, and he was a really healthy man most all of his life, and he went really downhill in the last 2 months. And I was there, especially the last month with him, and watched him go from being a really robust man to just kind of fading away. And that was a really emotional, difficult time to go through and stressful. And then after he passed away, I stayed up there for a while and tried to sort through his things and figure out what to sell and what to give away and what to keep and everything. So after I'd gone through that whole exhausting, and I was with my siblings, they helped out too. But after we'd gone through all of this and we were heading home, I remembered this place, and I thought, let me go by and see if it's still there. So I drove by on my way out of town, and sure enough, it was still there. It hadn't really changed much. So I went and sat there for a little while and looked out over the town. And I just had such of course, obviously a really different feeling there than I'd had when I was a child, because I'd just gone through this, and it just looked like, everything was going on as normal. The town was still bustling around, people were going around doing their business and everything, and nothing had really changed. But my whole life had totally changed, and it just got me to thinking a lot about, what lasts and what really matters and that kind of thing. So when Woody, I sort of wrote some memoirs about this last year, and then when we came across this melody and we were trying to come up with a new song for it, new words, I remembered this kind of experience that I had, and it seemed to kind of fit. So I wrote these words instead. Come with me to a place I know, where I used to sit in the long ago. High on a hill I would rest my soul as I gazed on the town nestled far below. And as all the world hurried on through the day, I sat in silence above the fray. So long ago, but I remember still the embrace of that quieting place on the hill. Many years have passed, many miles I've roamed in search of a life I could call my own. And in time I forgot how to calm my soul as the rush of the world seemed to take control. With college and marriage and kids and career, the pace seemed to quicken with each passing year. And one day it came like a voice so still. I remember that quieting place on the hill. Said my goodbyes to a father who faded before my eyes. The stuff of his life tossed away our soul, I returned to that quieting place of old. And I wonder what matters and what will last when our time on this earth has hustle of life, it will be here still. I can see from this quieting place on the things that we do and the people we touch. Perhaps that is all, and perhaps that's enough. Perhaps that's our mark, what will be here still. When there's no